Actually, yesterday, like we were talking about the the Scrum methodology, Scrum framework, which comes under the Agile methodologies. So it is like a okay, fine, no problem. See, actually, the training is about being a Scrum Master in an IT company. Okay, in IT company, we have two ways of delivering the project. One is waterfall way of delivering the projects. Another one is through agile methodologies. Okay. Now the waterfall method has gone into remove it is not at all. I mean, to certain extent, like it is not at all used. So we are going with agile way of delivering the projects. So Scrum is one of the framework which is used in the agile way of working. Okay. So if you learn Scrum, okay, how actually the things are happening in the Scrum, and if you're able to delegate, then as a scrum master, like if you learn all the things that are happening in the particular scrum events or the scrum principles and all the values over here, then you will be able to become a good scrum master. And as a scrum master, you are going to be with the team, help the team members, okay, communicate with them, talk, support them. At the same time, parallelly, have relations, or have a communication with the clients or with the product owners or the business analysts, and try to deliver the things in a faster way. Not only that, you will be the person who will be trying to help the team in removing the any blockages, any impediments that we say, or any issues that come in between the team members or among the other teams, okay, in the team. So he's a person who will be helping. Okay, so Scrum Master plays so many roles. Okay, because of it, like this is, I mean, it's very much in demand in the IT field as of now. Okay, and if you want to scale up your career, then the Scrum Master is one of the best role that you can opt for. If you don't have any IT background, or if you have IT background, you want to move from coding or from the operations or from any other field within the IT to here, yeah, you can come. It's not restricted to IT. Like so many other people also, are able to come. Those who are interested in doing this project related maintenance, people management, something like that. So we were discussing for these 2 days, like what are the role of a Scrum Master, how actually the Scrum has come into picture, who developed that particular Scrum framework. These are all the things that we have discussed for 2 days. Okay. What is exact the use of Scrum Master? Yes, the exact use of Scrum Master is to manage the team in a such a way that you will be able to deliver the project, making use of the agile principles. Okay, in a very to it's like helping the team members as well as the organization to deliver the product in an efficient manner to the customer. So he's the one who will be previously, like we used to have product managers. Now also we have the project managers. But the thing is, as the agile methodology has come into way, okay, there is more, the faster delivery has come into picture. So we are delivering the products very soon, right? So when we are doing that, the Scrum Master is the one who will be making sure that these principles of the agile or the values are being followed so that we will deliver very fastly. So there are certain principles, or there are certain events, that are certain core values which the Scrum Master enforces on the team, makes the team more empowered, more responsible, more self-organizing. He will be there to see like what's going wrong, where he need to pitch in and help the team members. So that is the role of the Scrum Master. Okay, and as a Scrum Master, what you need to do is you are like a bridge between the two people, between the management and between the teams. You are the one who will be delegating, or you will helping, or you will be supporting. You will be uh, helping the team members, and at the same time also delivering the projects to the customers or to the project management or something like that. So he plays a role of a mediator type of thing, a contractor or a broker, whatever you can say. So he's the one who doesn't get involved into the project technically, but he knows of what is going on in the project, and he will try to resolve if there are any issues. He will guide them, he will coach them, he will do whatever things that are needed for the project to be delivered in short time. Okay. So that's about actually the role of a Scrum Master. Why Scrum Master is required and in which field? In the field, in the sense, as such, the Scrum is not designed only for IT. Yes, because but see, why we are going, we can do that in a different industries also. But why IT? Like we are morely concentrating because like we have faster deliveries coming in for an IT, right? So if you have a mobile and if you are if the new feature is coming, for every 1 week or 2 weeks, okay, that is a requirement actually coming from the customers, and uh, because of this agile methodology or the Scrum framework, like we are able to deliver it very fastly. That's why this is required, and to maintain that, Scrum Master is required. Okay. If we want the projects, if we want the delivery to be done very fastly, then we may need to use agile principles and the Scrum framework. And to implement that, we need a Scrum Master, a Scrum team. Okay, for these things like we need. Though then you may ask me a question like why is it not required for another industry like manufacturing industry? Yes, we do have certain other framework there. Okay, there it could be a Scrum or it could not be a Scrum. Okay, there could be another agile methodology, agile way of working. It could be a Kanban or it could be a lean way of working. Okay, there are so many other things. But in IT, the Scrum Master is mostly famous and it is doing good. The Scrum Master is required to implement all these things for a particular team. So him, like probably, I think we can't manage. I mean, though like the team is self-managing, but there should be someone to guide you, help you in terms of this thing. So that's why a Scrum Master is required.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, as we discussed, like we are discussing about that sorry, this course content. So
Mm.
you told about that SDLC phase. So are
Mm.
you going to explain that SDLC in like somehow in detail or just introduction?
You want once again the same thing? I mean, actually, the waterfall model, software development life cycle that you are talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah, SDLC. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm talking
Okay.
about
Okay.
some
Actually, the waterfall model itself says that, but I will try to explain that also.
what are the
Okay.
phases actually. So you actually we have
Yeah.
that topic
Mm.
in content. So that's why. Yeah, we
Yes.
have
Yes.
discussed
Yes.
about that waterfall model, but
Yes. 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 True. 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 To understand. I mean, actually, I want to cover that as a uh, in the waterfall model itself. Okay. But yeah, I will just go through it. Not a problem.
because like for the even software developer job requirements, they're expecting SDLC
Mm-hmm.
knowledge. So that's why sir, I'm
Right.
asking.
Okay. I will explain it that in this tomorrow's class. Okay. Before I go to Scrum, but actually we have done that in the waterfall model itself. That there's a software development lifecycle itself, but I didn't mention there. Okay. But anyhow, I will just again cover it up. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Please guide us on what are the phases in like in software.
Yeah, sure. I will do it. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Shall we go ahead or you are waiting for anything else? That I will note down. Yoga, it's not an issue. Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. I think, yep, hope you are seeing this. Okay, are you able to? The Scrum Master and B are the same rule? No. Answer is no. They are not same. Okay. BA is a business analyst. I think it clearly says what he does. Okay. He may come up with business requirements of the customer. Okay. But he need not be. There is no gap. There is no restriction that BA being can't be, a Scrum Master. He can be a Scrum Master if he wants to. Okay. But they are not the same role. Okay. They are not the same role. Okay. Did I answer your question? Okay. Fine. Thanks. So like yesterday, like we have discussed, like in we have the classical agile manifesto where 15 people have had a meeting, and they came up with certain principles and values. Okay, that was and we have discussed the first two principles. We will go through these principles once again. The first, uh, just 1 minute. I mean, I will answer your question. Yeah, but some organizations uh, do the Scrum Master role. Yeah, there is nothing wrong in BA doing the Scrum Master role, but the roles are different. Got it? See, uh, if you say the role, the BA can be a Scrum Master. That's up to him or organization if they want to involve in that Scrum Master role to cut out the expenses. Hope you got it. If the organization or if any corporate company, like they can't afford to have a Scrum Master role, they will internally train. Yesterday there was a question: can the team lead be a Scrum Master? Yes, team lead can be a Scrum Master. He can shadow a Scrum Master and learn the things and become a Scrum Master. But the team lead role is different and the Scrum Master role is different. If you ask a Scrum Master to write a code, probably Scrum Master can't write a code, or he may write if he knows the Java, any coding like. If you ask a business analyst to do the Scrum Master, he may not do for the first time, but if he's given a chance, if he's trained, then probably a BA can do the Scrum Master part. At the same time, Scrum Master, if he's interested, he can learn the business part and go as a business analyst as well. So roles are different. It's up to the organization if they want to involve in that particular roles. Yes, they can do it. Right. Thank you so much. Right. Let's go ahead now. So let's summarize like two things which we have done yesterday. First one is our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through the early and continuous delivery of valuable software. So what the highest priority in the sense like we should customer satisfaction is highest priority. That's what yesterday I explained. If you go to a shop and ask for something, okay, and that particular shopkeeper takes your requirements and goes for getting the items, and if he does almost 1 to 2 hours to get the things, uh, not in I mean if he's not doing the delivery within the time or early, then do you feel like you are neglected? We do feel, right? We feel like we were not given the priority. So the highest priority should be the customer. We should address his situation. We should address his problems, the requirements first, and then go for something else. So that's what Agile says. Like you should give high priority to your customers and make sure that you're delivering it continuously, a valuable software, and in an early phase. Okay, not like okay, you are committed to 2 weeks and you deliver that after 1 year. That's not the way of dealing in Agile. Okay. And at the same time, welcome changing requirements even late in the development. That means like if you're doing some work and the customer had made his mind or changed his mind and he has come up with another specification and he wants to implement that in this particular phase of the sprint. Sprint is nothing but a project of short duration. Okay, and if he wants to have it in this particular phase, then agile way, we should always try to incorporate that changes, try to do work on that, and give a competitive advantage to the customer. That's what it says. The second principle. Are you able to understand this? Is it okay?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So can you give one practical example for this welcome changing requirements so it will be
Yes.
very easy to adapt this point?
Yes. So welcoming changing requirements in the sense like let us say you are constructing a house, okay? You are the customer has to given you contract to construct a particular apartment, this thing apartment, and you have started building it, okay? And in the agile way, what they say is like if he comes with a specification saying that this particular room should be beside a dining hall, okay? Within that's what, okay? Here the requirement should not be freeze. That's what the agile says. If he's coming with changing requirements, we should be able to do it. Got it? Say let us say like we have two competitors. One in one mobile phone in one mobile phone, they have asked the customer like has asked to implement a certain feature where as soon as you scan the code, it the amount gets the QR code. As soon as you scan the QR code, the particular amount will be deducted automatically, something like that. And but another mobile phone, client or the customer, what he wants is like not only getting debited but also some other requirement like for the few maybe like estimate type of thing that what is there in the amount, something like that if he is needed. Okay, and I think maybe not clear in this particular aspect, but uh, here what the Agile is trying to say is you should not freeze your requirements, okay, for the sake of development. Whenever customer comes and asks for something, okay, then you should be able to take that and change that requirement and work on it. It may be once you start the development process, and even if it is late in the development process, you should be able to accept the change. That's what actually it means. So when you say the construction part, when you're doing it, and if it comes to say the change this particular wall to this part, okay, fine, you should be able to do that. That's what actually it means. You should not freeze your requirements. That's what actually the Agile says. Did I sound? Did you understand?
Yes, sir. It means, sir, this phase is
Mhm.
under development only, not actually suppose one
Mm.
product, I mean, that product is final product, means it will go through development phase and all those phases.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
these principles are only under development phase, not in the final, I mean, after completion. So
yes, yes. Within in the development phase itself, while you are doing it. So actually, when we are doing the project for 2 weeks, okay, a small one, or you are developing certain feature, okay, for 2 weeks duration. In the 2 weeks, probably if he has given you certain requirements, but okay, after 3 days or after 4 days, he has come with another requirement saying, "You please add this requirement here. I know I need this for a particular sprint or particular or this within these 2 weeks, I need this one." Then you should be ready to take that. Okay, that's what
uh,
actually it is.
yes, it means, sir, suppose for example,
Mm-hmm.
so just consider iPhone. So
Mm.
once iPhone got dispatched to the, I mean, it is available to sell. Okay, final product. But
Final product, no, we can't change. We can't change.
yeah, yeah.
So
I think
once you are doing it, once you are coding on it or you are developing something, in between that, like if the customer comes and asks you to
mhm.
change something, yeah, you should be able to. But if it reaches to the end user, no, no way, you can't do anything. That's
Yeah,
what he
even
says.
yeah,
Before the
even
release only.
yeah, even customer wants this feature. We
Yes,
can't do that.
right. Yes, yes. Yes. Okay. So we will go to the third. The deliver, we have to deliver working software frequently from a couple of weeks to a couple of months with a preference to the shorter time cycle. Okay. So that means what? We need to deliver very frequently. Okay. It's not like you said, you gave the design, mobile design to them, and these people have taken the design and they're started working on it, but their committed date is 6 months after, they're committed after they got the requirements. It should not be like that. Okay, because like we have the market, we have the competition, and if not you, like other person is going to deliver it very fast. Or the another feature mobile is going to come very fast to the market. So here the agile says like you have to deliver it very frequently within a week, in few weeks, or in a couple of months, whatever is the shortest time cycle. Suppose like if you are able to deliver in 2 weeks, fine. That's better than having it for months. Okay. I will take an example. Say like you, Yogesh, and some other guy, both are working. If I say, please solve this problem. Okay. I have some problem with mobile, and I come to you and say like, please try to solve this problem. And you say like, I will take half an hour, and another guy says I will take 1 day. To whom I will go to? Preferably I will go to you, right? Because like you are committed to delivery within a short span of time. Okay. So that's what, like, we should give preference to shorter time cycle. And here the projects, whatever the software that we are working, right, on the product that we want to deliver, it should be delivered very frequently. Because of that, the customer is going to be in the market, or else like he will be outdated. Hope you got it. So the frequent delivery is the takeaway from this third point. Am I clear?
Sir, why
Yes.
they used word frequently? Software, working software frequently. Exactly what do you mean by working software?
Working software, you see, yeah, very good question. Working software is something I like. We give the requirements to the development team. Okay, the development team will start coding. Okay, I have status calls. I will ask the development team or the testing team like where are we on the work, or where are we in the project. They will say like we have completed 60%, and the next day they will say we have completed 70, and the fourth day they say 80%, and the fifth, sixth day they say 90%. But at the end of the almost 10 days, okay, when I ask them like what is the work that you have done, they say we have completed our work, okay, and they say like 100% is completed. But unless what the software which you are working, if it is not working properly, that is called as working software. The whatever code that you have written or whatever the product that you are getting delivered, if it is not working, you should that is not at all called as a working software. So it should, that's what actually it means is working software. I mean, the software that you have developed should be, working. When you're showcasing that to your customer, you should show like how he wants to work actually, right? So working software is nothing but how your code is going to work in reality. That's what actually it means.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
It's not like saying, yeah, I worked 100% and everything is ready. You can't just boast. Got it? You can't say like, take an example of a student who was studying. If you go to say how much you studied, he will say, I studied 10 pages, and after 2 days, he will say 30 pages. But after 5 days, okay, he says, I completed everything. But when you give an exam to him, okay, if he doesn't write anything, so what's the use of that? So what we are expecting from is a working model, a working software. Okay, what you are committed to, that should be shown, like if it is working or not. That is called as a working software.
Yeah, I have a doubt.
Yes.
So we have to deliver the software frequently. That means that the developer, and suppose we take, let us assume that a developer and a tester has to communicate frequently, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So, but if the project is very efficient, if we done within a couple of weeks, how much
Yes.
the work is efficient?
Okay.
Because
Fine.
there is a rush between, they will be rushed,
Delivery.
because if the delivery will be in rush, because if the project is 6 months, if we want to do it in 3 months, is this project is efficient?
Yes. See, here actually in Agile, we were not going to deliver whole project at one shot. Okay. Just remember that. Okay.
Okay.
See, if the customer is asking to deliver a laptop, okay. Sorry, some disturbance. Can someone be on mute for a while? Okay. So when actually a mobile is released, okay, when the Android version was released, they didn't release a version as of like how the mobile is now. Okay, they have added the features, extra features, by day by day or like by week. It's not on a single shot they have given everything, right? So what they are doing is they were delivering only few features which are required as per the current market or the trend. Hope you got it. So for first time, let us say you have a mobile and you want the particular folder on your mobile should be open on the double click. Okay, that feature they want in this sprint. Sprint in the sense time duration of 2 weeks, let us say. Okay, so they are not going to deliver whole mobile all the features with all the things at a shot. Only few features will be released within this. Let us say like I want only 2 to 3 features in my mobile to be released in this 2 weeks. That what customer says or we will going to say. And after 2 weeks, then another next 2 weeks, I will say I need some other 2 to 3 features which are to be delivered. On the whole, so what happens is you take an example of Uber or take an example of your Zomato or Swiggy. But when they have launched, right, they didn't have proper navigation. Okay, or they may have got the navigation, maybe alerting system was not there. Okay, later they have alerted. During the beginning, like there was no proper, login method or correct login secure login methodology. Okay, so those features, like what they have done is they every week or every 2 weeks they have added these features, and at the end, like if you see, we got a very good software. I mean, we see a very good thing at the end product. So this is not going to be any rush for delivering the project. Here we have a lot of time, but we are taking only small features at a time and delivering efficiently. Got it?
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir, here the word frequently it means suppose one working software. Okay.
Frequently, in the sense, within a short period of time, the customer is able to get the product, the features of the product.
Okay, but there are so many instances for the working software. Someone, it means new requirements will come, then one instance will be
Hmm.
called as that one
Hmm.
frequent. I mean,
Yes, 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 yes.
in that sense we are talking about.
These are new requirements or new features, which whatever you say, uh, that are to be added. In between also, like if he comes, yeah, we should. That's a point two, right? That's what we discussed.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. I mean, you will able to remember, recollect. You see, from the interview point of view or from the exam point of view, remembering all these 12 principles is it's a very a headache. No one is going to ask you all the 12 principles for sure. Okay, so you just have a overview of what is happening here. Okay, that's it. So in the interview also, like no one is going to tell me all the 12 principles. No, you are not going to by heart all these things, but you should be aware like how agile works. Okay, right. The next thing, business people and developers must work togetherly daily throughout the project. Here the developers and the business people, see, stakeholders, customers. Okay, they will be there. If you say daily it may not happen, but the feedback will be taken from the product owner or from the BA or from the Scrum Master who are in touch with the business. They will be representing from the business, and you will be they will be working together on this project. Okay, that means there will be interaction which is going on between these business people and the developers. So they must work together daily throughout the process. That will happen. So that's what actual Agile wants to convey here. Okay. Why, if you ask me, like, why we should go work together, why they won't leave us? Because, as I said, in the scenario two of cooking part, if you are throughout the project, then the product is going to be as per the expectations, right? Got the fourth point?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. It's a teamwork. It means we can say.
Yes, a teamwork. Yes, a teamwork. Correct. Now, this is important. Fifth one. We have to build the projects around motivated individuals. Okay, that's what I said. You should be self-motivated, proactive, active, interactive, whatever, motivated individuals. Give them the environment and support they need and trust them to get the job done. So when you are as for a agile way of working, like if it has to be successful, you should provide an environment where you feel like you are being supported, you are, you have a very good positive environment and you are working among the motivated individuals. Okay. See, if let us say like there are 5 people in the team, 5 people or 3 are, let us say, development or coding people and 2 are from testing team. and you provide an environment where everyone is shouting with one another, everyone has an ego problem, everyone has an attitude problem, uh, and all these type of things will demotivate the individuals. Okay, and because of this, you will be not able to work properly, and in turn, it will not yield a good project deliverables, right? So, so in Agile, there is nothing like senior and junior. Okay. Hope you got it. There's nothing like a very senior person who has very good experience, a junior who is very new and he doesn't have any experience. No, nothing. He is a team member. That's it. So that type of positive environment should be cultivated as a Scrum Master. You need to also cultivate that, and we should give an environment and support the team members. Everyone is an individual here. No one is big and no one is small. We are working for a project, and that has to be delivered with the timelines. So, and also at the same time, there should be people who are have self motivation, or they are motivated individuals. Okay, their motivation brings a lot of positivity in the team. So that's what actually Agile is about. So they want this because like it's mostly with the people, right? These are not machines. Like we are not machines. Like we have a lot of emotions. We carry emotions from our home to the office, or we work in the home environment. We have a lot of emotions. Okay, so being motivated is one of the challenging thing, and we should always be motivated. We should encourage the team members. We should appreciate them. At the same time, take help and give help to them. Okay, this is how actually we get the success in the project delivery. So that's a very good thing. I really like this point because earlier, like it used to be, a little bit of the seniority or the ego, the attitude categories used to come into picture while doing the project. But now, after this type of things with these particular guidelines, people are realizing like we are working for a project. We are working. We need to be self motivated to achieve few things, and that's a very good thing about this one. So do you think that's important, right? I mean, being self motivated and having a very good environment. Have you come across any what you say, unethical or any poison, what you say, not a poisonous but not a viable environment for you? Did you feel
Yeah,
anybody
yeah,
of
yeah.
you like
Yeah,
you did
actually,
like,
yeah, actually,
yes.
in industry, sir, if you don't have ethics,
Mm,
so there are standard ethics. If you don't follow them, then definitely there
mm,
is a problem in organization. So if you
right,
follow some standard ethics, then definitely it will,
mm,
I mean, give a good environment in
right,
organizations.
right. Yeah, in the one, just to give an example, like in one of the company where I worked, actually, we have a group of people where the SME, the subject matter expert, the architecture, he's a part of the team. He helps the individuals like anything. Okay, during this, he mentors the team members who are the juniors. See, we know that they are juniors and seniors, but in Agile, like everyone is a part of the team. That's it. And if you believe in that, uh, there is always a good learning process, and you will help the team, the organization to grow, and you will grow in. By the way, okay. So that's one of the good things. 6 points, sorry. And this is really I like this one. The most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is face-to-face conversation. Okay. So can you correlate that with your day-to-day life? 6th point. Have you, have you come across any time this type of the most and effective method of conveying information is face-to-face conversation?
Yeah, actually, face-to-face conversion is really, I mean, it will
Mm.
give a lot of importance because we are
Right.
conveying thoughts directly. We
Mm.
are we are we have we are having physical conversation face to face.
Right.
So
Right.
rather than doing virtual, I mean, it is
Mm.
more effective than virtual.
Right. So because like we are human beings and we have a lot of thought process and we have certain way of thinking, okay, and we are always been a different mindset from the other people, like they, because we are from different environments and all. Unless we talk to one another, have a face-to-face conversation, either through virtual mode or through offline or physical mode. If you have any problem, just go to them directly and talk to them. that will solve 90% of your problems. Okay. So the most and the effective method of conveying the information is within the team is face-to-face conversation. Then you will ask me like why? Because already the team members are there. Like why need to have a face-to-face conversation? Because even then in the development team, like this usually happens in every team where people from different backgrounds they come and work together and they have a lot of troubles. Either technically or like, they may not be good or for communication also it can't be good and a lot of misunderstanding that happen. And in order to curb that and to reduce those type of misunderstandings and all, you should always have face-to-face conversation. That's why in IT field, like we have one-on-one conversations. Okay, one-on-one in the sense like we'll just go and directly talk to one another and resolve the issues. Even in our real lifetime, like if you have a problem with any of your family member, what you do? You will write a mail or you will put it in a WhatsApp or block him in the WhatsApp. What you will try to do? Anyone?
We can talk
Could
to
you
Yes.
them
repeat
face to
it?
face.
Sorry?
Discussion. Yeah, directly communicating with them would help.
Yes, direct talking to them and resolving the issue is important thing. If we just block in the social media and be away from those people, okay, you will feel happy for a while, but at the same time, the problem will not be solved. So this is the one thing which really, we should take it from the agile. Have a face-to-face conversation, talk to them, resolve the issue, and be happy. Yeah. We'll go to seventh. Working software is a primary measure of progress. That's what we have discussed, right? If we go on saying, if you are go on updating our status, saying that status report, saying that I have completed this much percentage of work, this much 60%, 70%, and you are not showing what is working actually, okay, then how to measure the progress? Okay, it will be on just on the words, but not really working. Okay, so the working software is it's a primary measure of progress. If you have done anything, if you want to show, if you show that, then we can say, yeah, you have done some progress. Or else, like it's on the words itself, on the mouth, nothing on working. Okay, so working software is measured by that, right? That's what, right? In your school days, if you see people, the parents used to call, I don't know, but maybe two like long back, they PTMs are there. I don't remember. But at least the progress card used to be given to the students, and they used to come to home and give to the parents, and they have a signature of the parent, and then go back, right? The progress card itself says like how your kid is doing in the class or in the exams. Okay, that's the primary measure of progress of the kid. So in the similar way, working software, okay, is working software is one of the measure for the progress. Okay, did you get it?
Simha, like a developer will say
Sorry?
like 60. Developer will say like 60% of work is done, 70% of work is done.
Yes.
Yeah, like, how can you like a Scrum Master will trust them
Yes, yes.
whether that
We are not going to question them till they are demoing. They are showing a demo of this working software. That will come across in Scrum Master
oh,
where we will showcase the demo part. But unless and until they show it on the screen, saying that this we have developed and it works in this way, we are not going to believe anything. We will just make a note of this. That's it. If you say 70%, okay, we will write in our status report, we will write, okay, 70% has worked. Okay. We are not going to say anything to the
okay.
any of the development team or to testing team and all. But when it comes to showcasing what you have done in the demo, where you, development team, as well as the customer or the stakeholders are there, okay, nothing will be questioned. Only when if it is not working, then we will be responsible, accountable.
Okay. And one more
Got it?
question, like if you have any roadblocks like technically domain knowledge,
Yes,
that
that will come. The next
technically
principles
means
like we have.
whom you will approach.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So that's actually coming in the next point. So if you have any technical issue, you are not able to perform well, or you need some type of learning, Scrum Master should be there to help them out. And the guy, the person, the team member should be, You should be willing to learn new things also at the same time. Okay, that will come across later. Okay,
Okay.
right, fine. 8th point, agile process promotes sustainable development. The sponsors, developers, and users must be able to maintain constant pace indefinitely. See, here they want actually a sustainable development. It is not like someone was asking, are we going to deliver at one shot? No, we are not going to develop in a one shot. We are actually will be in a constant pace. We'll be delivering the product in a constant pace. Okay, not at a one shot. So there will be a sustained development which happens. Okay, so we are not going to do it one shot. So that's on the 8th point. We'll go to 9.
So, hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, yeah. So in this point, sir, like we are saying sustainable development,
Mm.
and again we are saying we are maintaining constant pace.
Mm.
So sustainable development, how is it related this constant pace, sir? Is there any relationship, sir?
Yeah. See, constant pace in the sense we are not either overcommitted or we are not undercommitted. We should maintain a constant pace. Okay, that's one thing. And when we are saying promote sustainable development in the sense, to my knowledge, it means
It's a reliable, yeah. It's a reliable.
something
It's a,
like that. Yes, agile process promotes a sustainable development. It should create an environment where you together, you in the sense the development team together with the business, there should be a development which is ongoing. And it should be able to sustain whatever the market conditions are there or whatever the requirements or demands are there. That's what agile process means. See, uh, sustainable in the sense like if the conditions are so adverse, okay, even then you should be able to do it properly in a constant pace. Got it?
not, sir. I'm not getting this point actually.
Okay. Okay, fine. We'll come again on to this point later. Okay. But it means, right, you should be able to deliver in any of the adverse conditions that actually, I mean, okay. We'll not make a note of this one and again talk on it. Okay. For your reference. 8th point.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Next, continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. Yeah, I think someone has said, like, what about the technical part and yes, we should strive to have a technical excellence. We should learn the new things. We in the sense technical team, the development team who is working on the coding or the testing team. They should always try to upgrade or upskill their technologies. Okay, and this is a continuous learning. Okay, if you are stuck at to the old way of working on the things, then probably you may not be able to deliver with a good design. That's what here the 9th point says. You are working on a Java or you are working on a UI technology that was the release version is a little bit the first version, if you say, okay, and you are almost in the latest one. The market is working on the latest one, but you know only the beginning version, the first release version, okay, and you are not upgrading or upskilling your technologies, then that's going to be a very big problem, and you will not able to give a good design, right? So that's what he says, like we should have a continuous attention and learning, and we should have the technical excellence that will result in the agility. Okay, if suppose let us say the customer wants a new feature, and the new feature we can't implement that with a version which is lagging behind. Let us say 7th or 8th version is a new version in one of the technology that you are using, and but only the 5th version or 3rd version, something like that. Okay, if you, then how the agility is going to come? The work that you do on the 8th version, it may take only 5 minutes, but if you work that in the previous versions, okay, it may take 1 hour. So the agility is gone if you don't have this technical excellence. So you should have attention to the technical excellence, upgrade it. Okay, that's what 9th point says. And the 10th point, simplicity. The art of, this is something good actually. I liked it. The art of maximizing the amount of work not done is essential. First of all, in the brackets, the art of maximizing the amount of work not done. The simplicity is essential. So one of the important thing in agile methodology is simplicity. Okay, simplicity in the sense we need to deliver the things very easily. Okay, we need to we should not make the work complex. If the work is complex, okay, you need to either divide that to make it very simple, or you should ignore, okay, those things which are not required. Okay, so here the maximizing the amount of work not done means we never stop looking for possibilities for improvement, however small. Okay, so the amount of work not done means we should see like the things which are not so complex, okay, that will hinder our progress. Okay, we should see those simple things which can be done very easily and deliver the product. So for example, I came across this particular example where
Hello,
you
sir.
have one sorry.
Sorry for interruption, sir. Sir, actually, I have one example, sir. Can I share
Yeah,
with you?
please go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Okay, okay. Thank you for giving this opportunity, sir. So
Yes,
those people are, sir, working in IT industry. So those are working on that Spring Boot framework, right, sir?
okay,
This Spring Boot framework is very simple. It means
all right,
very
okay,
very easy to add. The dependencies like previously we were working on J2W, that
right,
enterprise
right.
edition. So now Spring Boot people develop this framework. So
Mm-hmm.
we are able to develop Spring Boot application very easily. So
Nice,
uh,
yes. So
so
that's what actually,
hmm,
yes.
it's
Yeah,
removed
go ahead.
overburden on the developers. There's no need
Hmm.
to do any extra things, sir.
See, yeah, that's what. So if you are, see, what if like you didn't learn that particular Spring Boot and you were sticking to that Java J2, you had learned something like that? Would you be able to deliver that fastly? No,
Yeah,
right?
yes, yes, sir. Very.
So,
I mean,
yes.
so much time is, reduced
Hmm.
by the Spring Boot, sir.
Hmm. Right.
So much.
Exactly.
You need
So
not to
even
write
after the Spring Boot,
express.
probably there could be another there could be another thing which will come where you will feel that Spring Boot is even
Yes, sir.
it's lagging, and we should implement with a new technology. So that will come into picture. So we should be upgrading, see for technical excellence and go for agility. That's what here it means. Okay,
Actually,
that's a good example.
yes, sir. In actually Spring Boot, we have to just follow conventions, sir.
Right.
Then Spring Boot
I'm
will
not sure
do.
of that, but yeah.
Uh, just we have to follow
Thank.
conventions. It will configure
Yeah, sure.
automatically.
Yeah, nice. Thank you. Thanks for that. Okay. So here the simplicity is one of the essential thing in the agile, where you need not complex whatever the complex things are there, that should be it should break out into smaller things and make it easy way. Okay. So this is one of the thing on the simplicity. Okay. And the 11th one, the best architectures, requirements, and designs emerge from self-organizing team. This is one of the important thing, either in Scrum or Kanban or whatever agile methodology or any of the framework that you use. If the team are self-organizing, okay, then you will be designing very nicely. You will be, you will be understanding the requirements, or you will be good at architecting the things, okay, that will come up from the self-organizing team. That means if the team is self-power empowered, they will be able to deliver very nicely. That's what actually it means. Got it? That means like we should give the power to them. We should not be back of them saying that, come on, you do like this, you do like that. You should not force them to do like. You should give them the power. Okay, go and do. I will give all the resources which you need, and you deliver something. Then they will be delivering the best in the this thing. That's what actually Agile means. What Agile wants to have. So it is from the self-organizing teams. So I will come to the same thing in the Scrum also. Like why the Scrum is a very good thing to do, because like we are self-organizing there. Okay, next 12th point. At regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective and then tunes and adjusts its behavior accordingly. So I hope you got this one. At regular intervals, No, the team reflects in the sense they think about, okay, they retrospect, they think on how to become more effective. Then then tunes and adjusts its behavior accordingly. So the team is going to tune themselves, okay, the behavior, they how to rectify their mistakes, where to rectify it, and how to adapt to that. They take the feedback from the customer or from the product owners or from the BAs or whoever it is. And then at the regular interval this happens so that you are able to deliver it very nicely. This happens right in everywhere. Like today, like you might have got from a mail from DURGASOFT saying the feedback to your Scrum training. How was the feed? They might have asked you in the mail if you are looking into that. So this feedback, if it is given to me, then probably I will look into that. I will try to correct myself and rearrange or restructure my way of teaching or do something so that I will fine tune myself and give you the best. So this should happen in the regular intervals. It's not to us; it's for everyone in every field of uh, life. Okay, that's what actually it means. So hope you understood like what I'm conveying here, right? Feedback is an important thing in the life. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Thank you. We have okay. Then these are the 12 principles. To say frankly, actually, no interviewer is going to ask you all these 12 principles. If you remember them, that's up to you. You can remember, or at least 1 to 2 is the most max. Or if you understand it, that's very good. But
Hello, sir.
other than that, yeah.
Sir, can you explain one more time that self-organizing team? I mean, one line.
Yes, yes. Say like you and you, 2 to 3 people are friends who are organizing some event in your street. Okay,
Hmm.
there is one, let us say, political leader or who will be the street leader who is over there. Okay, he has delegated some work to you. Okay, and you 4 friends, if you are given freedom to work, how you will be doing? You will be doing very freely. You will be happily doing the project. Right? I mean, whatever the work that is done, you will be taking your own decisions. You will be working on them. Okay, and you
Hmm.
will work in a such a way that you will try to showcase your work to the team, saying that we have done in this way, we taking our own decisions, taking our own inputs, and you were able to deliver this particular work here. That's what we actually happens, right? For everything in that. So that is self-organizing team. I mean, organizing team in the sense they are empowered to do by themselves. They take their own decisions. They work on their own terms. There is no one to uh, bother them. Okay, no one will be back of them to do. Okay, they will not force them. So that is self-organizing,
Okay, okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
right? Yeah. So we'll cover the 4 values of the Agile Manifesto. So these are important. 4 values, like they may ask you in interviews, what are the 4 values of the Agile Manifesto? Then you should say like the individuals and interactions over processes and tools. This is what actually is required. You should not concentrate more on the process and tools. In one company, the process is different. Like this, you need to raise a ticket. After raising a ticket, then you should go to the approvals, and after approval, then someone has to come and give you this thing. And this process, everything will be there. Okay, and also the tools. Here, like the Agile says, you should give more importance to the individuals, the team members, or to the customer, or to the PO, or to the BA, and the individuals. Okay, and there should be a lot of interactions happening than you know. If you say interactions and the tools, okay. If I say like I'm, it should not force you. Like the company should not force you to have an interaction. It should say like you should have interaction among yourself, but should not be very particular about using this Zoom tool. Okay. Did you get like if you have a meetings, it could be like 3 people, 3 to 4 people in the development team. Okay, they can go to a conference room and talk over there, have interaction done, and come back. Okay, but it is not they should not make it a mandatory, or they should not stick to the saying that you should use this Zoom tool or you should use this Teams tool to communicate and you have to interact in this way. That's what Agile says. Okay, the interaction is important, but not that what tool you are using. Got it? So the individuals and interaction over the process and tools is our first value. Next one, working software over comprehensive documentation. That's what we have discussed, right? Whatever you are working, that should be shown to the customer. He is not interested in the documentation that you have done. Okay, he is not interested in the 50 pages of document that you have written. What I will do? Do you ever read the user manual for your mobile phone after buying your mobile phone? Anybody in the team? Are you more interested in the working of your mobile phone, or are you more interested in the leaflet which comes along with your mobile phone? Did you go across that?
Sorry, sir, I didn't get the question.
Usually we don't.
Comprehensive documentation and working software. See, once you buy a mobile, right, you will see like how the mobile is working, whether it is getting on or whether it is
Yeah,
holding
yeah, correct, sir. Yes.
But we won't go to the document, the leaflet which is given in the box, read it thoroughly from first page to 10th page, make a note of that. We won't go, right? We won't see at all. We will see like how it is working. That's it. If it is working, you will buy it, or else leave it, right?
Yeah,
That's
correct.
what actually it's a major manifest. Then customer collaboration over contract negotiation. See, contract, right? Contract is something where you agree upon the particular guidelines or the conditions and terms. Okay, that's okay. To a certain extent, contract is okay. But for us, the more important thing is on the customer collaboration. We want the customer to come back again for our services. Okay, we should not be more behind the contract part. Okay, so you can't say like our contract is over now, don't come. Tomorrow, like you have some problem on the product that you have developed, and if you ask to rectify that, you shouldn't say that, yeah, no, our contract is over, so we won't do it, you go to somewhere. That's not the way. We need a customer collaboration, which has more importance than the contract part. Am I clear here?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually true that customer collaboration is important or the contract negotiation. But sir, always we have money constraints, right, sir? I mean,
Sorry?
we have to also negotiate. Money constraints is also there, right, sir?
Yeah, that will come under the terms and conditions on the contract negotiation. But we want more of the customer to have a interaction with us and collaboration with us. If he is not satisfied, okay, if he is not satisfied, then whatever you do, okay, he is not going to come back. That's what I'm going to say. You can't go to those contract negotiation and say you should. There is a condition saying that you should not ask these questions. Okay, then you are not going to develop the product properly. So those type of negotiation things, there are minimal. It should be minimal. It's there. Agile is not saying like you should not consider at all. It is saying that the role of the contract negotiation should be minimal. The customer collaboration should be maximum. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Even sorry.
Someone mic is on and it is making noise in our classrooms.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Not sure. Okay. Fine. I think they are good. Thank you. Okay. Responding to a change over following a plan. Okay. Responding to a change over following a plan. You have certain plan progress. You are working for a particular feature to develop. Okay. But in between, the customer has come and asked you to have a particular change in the feature. Now you should respond to that particular change. Not that you should not say that no, I will follow this plan and I am not going to implement your change now. No way. Okay. You should be responding to the change first. Okay, and incorporate in this particular feature. Okay, and this particular delivery. Got it? So these are the values that we should give to the customers or to within our team members, okay, on the software that you are delivering. So make a list or make a note of this. It's available on the internet. I will also try to upload, okay, and provide, I think they will be providing a link later. But these are the 4 values and 12 principles of the Agile Manifesto. So go through once again. These are essential for your interview. 12 principles, no one can remember, but 1 or 2 here and there, that's okay. And 4 values, you can remember. I think it's easy to remember. 4 values are okay. Right? Any questions now? Yeah, sorry, I want to share. So, Ajay, like, there are Agile way of doing the things. Like we have this many number of frameworks, okay? And these number of frameworks like Scrum, Extreme Programming, Kanban, okay, FDD, feature-driven development, Crystal Method, Lean Software, Disciplined Agile, Scaled Agile, Spotify, Nexus. Okay, we will be concentrating mostly on Scrum. We will discuss about Kanban, a little bit of extreme programming. Okay, and all other things are like, Scaled Agile is again on a bigger platform. Okay, in the sense like if it is a very big complex project and it's built across so many other teams, okay, then the Scaled Agile is going to come. Spotify, Nexus, these are also are driven from the Agile methodologies. Okay, right? So these are the things like we'll discuss all these only Scrum, Kanban, a little bit of extreme programming. Okay, other things are not implement. Very few. I mean, we don't see the presence anywhere, but it depends upon the organization whether they want to implement or not. Having a knowledge is okay, but nowhere these are being asked. Okay, so you need not worry about that. Okay, sir. Anything more for these agile principles and values?
No.
So are we going to discuss about this safe also?
So, no, safe is it's again a big I mean, it's not a what you say. It's not I mean, here it's not there in this course content. Actually, it's a different.
Okay.
It will not take. I mean, we here like we can't include in this particular thing.
Okay. Are we covering a basic of it or nothing at all?
I think it's not required as of now for a Scrum Master role.
Okay.
Okay, but
Okay.
for your information, if we have time in the end, like we may see. But as such, it's not required because it's too much redundant.
Okay. And one more question is it's quite early to ask.
Yeah.
Whenever there is requirement in terms of Scrum, we used to shorten the requirement, right? Means divide into modules or something. So on what basis we divide these modules and break it into features or anything else?
Yes, yes. So we have actually once the way of breaking the things it depends upon the requirement actually. So we on the whole, like if they say they want to develop a web page saying like I want a screen with having this particular functionality and all. We together with the development team, with the product owner or the BA, like we are going to sit together and drill down what are the essential things which are required for this particular phase sprint for this we say sprint for the 2 weeks, okay, or 4 weeks. So we will try to identify those things which are required and we'll try to break down the work, okay, into some little modules, little features, or little tasks or user stories, whatever you say. We'll come across that. So we will, depending upon the priority, depending upon the requirements, okay, which is feasible to do also. Like we divide it according to so many other criteria. Then we'll come to picture and then have the broken pieces.
Okay.
So it's not just because we have to do like we will be taking that, but only considering so many other factors into picture, like we will be delivering. So that
Okay.
happens a
So
lot.
are we the ones who are also deciding on the story point also?
See here, the Scrum Master is the one who will be helping the team to analyze the user stories, story points, and all. Okay. But we
Okay.
see, as Scrum Master, I am not a technology guy. I don't know how much effort the technology team is going to take for writing a code. So I will say, for if you take this particular user story, see, I will come to the user story later. Others don't worry.
Okay.
Any requirement, then I'm not sure how much time it is going to take. It is the development team to decide how much time it is going to take. They need to sit together, analyze that particular thing, and come up with a conclusion saying that I will take 1 day, 2 day, in terms of hours or days or in the user's story points. Okay, that will come again.
Okay.
So Scrum Master role is just helping them to understand or letting them know, like for this particular user story, how much time it's going to take and how to you have to estimate that.
Okay, got it.
We are all you see, Scrum Master is always on the safe side, man. Hope you got
Okay.
it.
Okay,
We are on the river. We are in a river boat. Okay, we are just driving on the okay. Our
Okay, got it.
job is not to jump into the sea and swim. Okay, not to take any risk. We are just
Okay.
there. That's it. Helping the team to go in the correct path. That's it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Anything? Yes.
I would like to share one thing about that Scrum word, sir. Can I share it, sir?
Yes, please. Please go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have seen one video of that Scrum Ruby game, sir. So
okay.
actually really don't know about exactly how the Scrum words came. So there is one Scrum phase in that game, sir. There is one phase of that game, like just in football. Suppose someone violates the rule, so there will be penalty. Right? It means the particular player will go to one corner and it will kick the football, or we have penalty as well. So in the Ruby game also, if someone violates the rules, there is a phase like Scrum.
Okay.
So then there are some rules to follow that Scrum phase. So it is the phase of the game, sir. So I just got to know this thing, sir. The Scrum,
good.
Why they related the Scrum word into the Scrum Master.
Yes. See, thanks for saying. But we didn't stress more on that because on the particular game we are involved mostly on what happens in that particular Scrum. Okay. So here they're actually moving. They will be moving back and forth. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Yes.
So this back and forth is extracted from there. Okay. That means like we should be able to deliver taking the all the constraints into picture, taking the feedback, something like that. So maybe from there they have got everything like that.
Actually, it's the main intention of that Scrum phase, sir. They are like the motivation is like that. We are doing teamwork. Teamwork. They are showing teamwork.
Yes.
We are doing collaborative work, and
right.
because they form
Like
one
one
circle.
team is going to push the other team, and they will make not to move advance further, and they are going to stop, and they are going to take the ball and go. So this happens. I mean, it's more of as I said, collaborative part, whatnot. So many things we can discuss about that. I mean, self-organizing or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Self-motivating. Yes, true. Good. Keep learning.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So any questions on?
Hello, sir. Actually,
Yes.
I'm asking again this question. When we will learn Jira tool, it means
Okay.
so are you going to tell like how the ticket is going to be raised and like kind of thing in detail, like?
Yes, sir. How
Okay.
we are going to raise a ticket. We are going to ask you have a Gmail ID separately for this particular thing. Okay.
Okay.
We will form a team, and with a I mean, although if there are so many 10 to 15 people,
Yeah,
we can
thank you,
form a
sir.
team.
Yeah.
And we can assign tickets to you. Not an issue. We will just do that also. We'll do that. I mean, once you start on the Scrum, now we are in the Agile, right? They are done with the Agile almost. So we'll come with the Scrum part, and there like we are going to have a working software for
Yeah,
Jira.
actually, I'm really interested about that Jira tool and how the
It's very
tickets are.
simple, yeah. No problem.
Okay.
It's very simple and easy to. You will understand. I mean, once you have the mail IDs created, we will just assign. We will add that to a particular team, and we can
Yeah, we'll
be
also
able
form
to do
one
this.
team like QA development
Yes.
project.
We can do that. Role model we can do, and assign the tickets and all. That's a separate altogether.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, so that's it from my side. So tomorrow let's meet same time at 8 o'clock. Is that okay?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Be interactive. I mean, I want everyone to be active, talk instead of listening. I want to be more to talk. You talk as much as you can, because in other coding, other technologies, I think the people are going to keep them on mute and they talk at the end of the session. I don't want to be like that. I want you to be more involved in this particular training. Okay, thank you. We will meet tomorrow.
Hello, sir. Sorry
Yes.
for stopping you, sir.
Yeah, no.
In the next slides, whatever we will learn. So,
Mm.
I mean, are you going to visualize and do you have any like images? So it will capture quickly, sir. So rather than reading the text and I mean.
Yes. Actually, Agile principles, 12 principles, and like this. This is more of a theoretical part. Okay,
Yeah.
I understand your problem, because like we are talking more and you people are listening. That is boring.
If you have
But
pictures, sir, it will be more interesting and we will have some. We can
yes,
easily
noted.
grasp it, sir.
Yes, it's noted. We'll take it. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.